Electro and Banno Movie Power Hour. You know what? Where's Hawk at? Listener discretion advised. Hands in.
Welcome to the Electro and Banno Movie Power Hour. I am Electro, of course.
Yo, what up? This is Banno.
And we are back again with another exciting edition of the Movie Power Hour. We are movie lovers here, of course. We like to go to the movie theaters. We buy the Blu-rays. We stream it. We take in movies in all of their forms. We're just big movie lovers. And what's the best thing in the world to do after you watch a movie? You love to talk about it. And that's what we love to do. We love to talk about movies. And today, little Oscar talk, because the Oscars happened a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
But first, we have unfinished business.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
We watched Scream 7. Bono hadn't seen it yet. We did a fantastic episode on it last week. If you want some keen minds to break down the Scream movie for you, the Scream franchise for you, then go back and listen to that episode.
The legacy of the Scream franchise.
Because I think we really nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Billy nailed Stu nailed him to the wall.
Oh, yeah. Straight back shots every single time.
Every time. They loved it.
Well,
they stabbed each other's asses. With their cocks.
Oh, God.
Teenage cocks.
Full of blood.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, so yeah, last time we were talking about Scream 7, I was kind of dancing around the ending because you hadn't seen it yet.
Right.
But I prepared you. I told you the movie was really fucking stupid, terribly acted, looks bad.
Right.
But there was still, I don't know about you, I was enjoying myself with how terrible the movie was. I was still enjoying myself and forgiving it every fucking second up until the killer revealed, and I was like, fuck you, fuck this movie, fuck the creator. And by the creator, I just mean like Jesus, you know? I was like, fuck you for making all of life and allowing Scream 7 to happen.
I was about to say, for allowing such blasphemy.
You knew Scream 7 was going to happen, but you let it happen anyway, didn't you, Jesus? God damn it. I'm sorry that offended any of our religious listeners.
Do something, Jesus.
Come on, where's this flood I keep hearing about? Flood them out.
Gays are killing. What's going on?
Come on, this is completely against your teachings.
Yeah, I don't even know where to begin. It was fucking wild. First of all, 100%, this movie could have gone the correct way. Yeah, for sure. But what else are we gonna get from fucking Scream? You know what I mean? Like that, you were right.
Nothing.
100%. The downfall is that the killer is always ever evolving, ever changing.
Yeah, they have to keep coming up with a reason as to.
And I fucking knew it the moment I saw that fucking dude at the psych ward. Spoilers, okay? Spoilers for this one, but the fucking. I don't even know. He wasn't
fucking party of fire.
What was he? A fucking intake guy? The fucking I don't even know what he was.
He worked there.
Oh, that's Joe. You don't know Joe?
That was Can't Hardly Wait over here.
What the fuck was that?
I went to go watch this movie with Lil, and it took me a minute, right? I was like, it looks like him, but obviously he's way older, and I think the makeup they put on him made him look probably a little worse than he looks.
Right.
But then I was like, is that fucking Can't Hardly Wait right there? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, just making sure.
It looked rough. That dude looked fucking rough.
I'm calling it out. Can't Hardly Wait has entered this movie. Where's Jennifer?
It was not it, man. Honestly, yeah, 100%.
Even that, if it was just him, I think I would have not been that mad.
Sure, but
I really hated the second killer, the neighbor who, spoilers, murders her son.
Yeah, yeah.
Their motive is so what? Like, this is so implausible, like, so out of right fucking field.
Yeah, I had like a fucking brainwash after that moment happened, because it immediately just made the entire movie worthless. So I was like, oh my God, let me hit, control delete in this bitch and erase this fucking movie from my fucking brain. What happened? Her dude was the girl's son?
Wait, it? Who? What?
The main girl. She was with a guy, right? She was banging some dude. And
what main girl? The killer?
No, the daughter. Or
okay, Tatum.
Sure. Was she with the son?
No, she was with another guy.
Right.
The son was actually the best death in the film. The spoilers for Scream 7, of course. When they put him on like the beer
tap?
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. Great kills.
Yeah.
Fantastic fucking Simi Val with the eye. Great stuff.
Yeah, it was. Well, these movies have gotten way gorier than they used to be, and the kills are great, and it's hardcore. That's why I'm telling you, like, I hate that I was enjoying this schlock piece of shit movie, because first of all, it was not good.
No.
Acting was horrible. I think with the exception of maybe Neve Campbell and fucking Matthew Lillard. And Lillard's fucking dialing it though.
Oh, he went way over the top. I didn't mind it though.
I'm like, whatever. Like, you're bringing the energy of the last scene of Scream, and you're doing it the whole movie.
Right.
Fuck it.
Yeah, okay. It's through FaceTime, you're fine.
Yeah, and as much as I'm sticking up for the movie starts with like a recreation of the first scene in Scream, or the second scene where Billy comes into the room and they have a very specific fucking dialogue about the exorcist.
Right.
And fucking Skeet, iconic Skeet over here. He actually made that scene super iconic. Like, you remember when he says the exorcist, that he does the thing with his fucking hands.
Right.
The fact that they recreated that scene almost exactly.
Right.
With a kid that couldn't act if I had his dick in my hand and a fucking cleaver in the other.
Okay.
And I was like, act now or it's coming off.
Right.
He could. I don't think he could.
Yeah, no, it's getting chopped.
Like, he was, that scene immediately, I was like, I am so offended.
Yeah.
He was such a terrible actor, and she's not good either.
No.
But compared to him, I'm like, fucking give this bitch some awards. She's killing it.
Right. I don't fast track that. Yeah, immediately, unnecessary fan service. Did not want that. Did not need that. I was just like, what the fuck? It's kind of like the new trope now, though, because Halloween and now this, and because of Terrifier, these kills are getting great.
Yeah.
But the movies are sucking some serious dick. It is not good. Again, fucking the reveal. I mean, the reason why I ask about the boyfriend is because, okay, this bitch is like, oh, what is this on your computer? And first of all, why the fuck was that on?
So confusing.
What was that? I don't understand.
It was confusing.
Was it planted? Was it the wrong computer? What the fuck?
No, he explains that he just did it to see if it could be done.
Right.
But it's just like, so unnecessary. And then you kill him right after. So right after you find out that, he wasn't the killer.
There's no simmering. You're not sitting it in the fucking fridge. It is like immediately erased. It's like, okay, what the fuck was the point of that? Mm-hmm. And that really pissed me off. And then we move into the reveal, and it was just some fucking stupid throwaway shit. And yeah, sure, give me the gunshots at the end, unload a couple clips. First of all, those clips are empty already. And
I could care less about anything that happened in the movie after the reveal. Yeah. I was literally like, if I didn't bring all these people with me, I think I'd walk out of the movie right fucking now, dude. I don't even care how it ends.
I did like the whole, when they, like, the final FaceTime right before it goes into the thing and all the other characters pop up and everything, it's just kind of like, okay, well, again, formula was pretty laid out. Well, it could have been good. You could have continued this, and if they're going to continue to do it, I mean, what the fuck is next,
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I think you kind of wasted a pretty good idea there in this movie. Like, I mean, it's cheese as hell, but I could buy it. The reason why he was alive, like, oh, he got amnesia, he didn't know who he was.
I was so down for that.
Like, it's like, that's not bad. First of all, this movie sucks and it's cheesy through and through.
Right.
This is just adding to, like, whatever. I'm having a good time. I was having a good time with the kills and just being like, oh, this shitty horror movie. But I was having a good time.
Right.
It sucks because I'm having a good time and watching how bad the quality of it is. Because every time you see Stu, it is like through FaceTime or on a laptop or something.
Right.
So it looks terrible. It looks like, yeah, like they filmed it, like he filmed it in his garage or something. They're like, you can do this one from home, Matthew. No need to come in.
We're going COVID protocol on this one, okay? You already got the contract.
Yeah, we don't want to pay you that much, but we'll give you like fucking $50,000 if you just give us 10 minutes of your time.
And you're 100% right. I totally understood what you meant by like, okay, this is the path. And you know, it was kind of funny. It kind of reminded me of Jigsaw, Saw 1, right? When Homeboy comes in, he's a really smart man. He's a really great man. You know what I mean? This guy,
he's a very interesting man.
That shit. Automatic. When that happened, I was like, it's him. I already knew that because we seen it. Okay, this fucking obsessed and or fanatic, whatever.
Zep 101, right?
Wow.
Come on, buddy.
Yeah, my bad.
Get your shit together.
I saw that, and I mean, again, aside from that, the story of like, oh yeah, this is what happened. I was just like, actually, yeah,
that's. As far-fetched as it is, it's also plausible.
Yeah, he's a John, sure. No one knows who. What the fuck? Different county? How did he show up here?
Exactly.
That makes sense. Okay.
He had amnesia, had no idea. Suddenly it comes back and he realizes who he is and wants to kill Sydney. Perfect.
Awesome.
And you completely switch the fucking Scream formula. It's like, no, you know who Ghostface is. The whole movie. It's fucking Stu.
Right.
It's Stu. He's fucking pissed off at taking all those loads in the ass and nothing to fucking gain for it. Right. What about Stu?
I can't get pregnant. I'm going to kill everyone.
I can't give you a daughter.
I feel like a woman. But I can't give birth. There was, I don't know, man. Again, you're 100% right. Maybe he saw the end here and was like, no, I need to renegotiate this. Like, you know what? We're going to clip you from this one.
Well, I also read an interview with Kevin Williamson saying that they did shoot an ending where Stu was the killer, but that the audience didn't like it or something.
They didn't like it?
According to this interview. In my head, I was like, there's no way that they like this ending better than that, because this is a nothing end of a fucking movie. It's like, honestly, I do think I remember I kind of wiped it. I kind of was just like, there's no room for this. Right. I remember that the fucking at the end,
Esta es una mierda.
That
in Scream.
Yeah. That at the end, her husband ended up being alive.
Okay.
I remember that much, but I do not even remember.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Anything after like the reveal, I think I like really fucking checked out.
I immediately started erasing the fucking movie, bro. Honestly. And unfortunately, it goes down that path, and it sucks because 100%, if you listen to the Scream episode that we just did before this one here, we were hyped. I was hyped, even in talking about it. Again, this is a franchise that we love and will forever probably love. But again, the game has changed, and I just what audience doesn't like a good fucking Stu reveal? Some Jenna Ortega fucking audience. We love that. I loved every bit of it until that fucking reveal.
Yeah,
and then after that, it was like, oh man, what the fuck was that?
It's like the worst fucking blue balls. The worst, like a chick just gave you a fucking 20-minute hand job and then left right as you were about to come.
Yeah, now we knew.
She's like, nope, bye.
Now we know what Billy felt.
Oh, yeah.
You know, several times.
Oh, yeah.
That's why he decided to kill.
Look, I mean, banging Stu wasn't enough for Billy because he had to also be trying to bang Sydney.
Right.
And on the side, he still had time to go and knock somebody up.
Right. He needed to get that nut out.
I mean, do you think he didn't come inside Sydney? Sydney?
I mean, I'm hoping.
Wasted opportunity there. Imagine Scream 2 and Sydney is pregnant with Billy's fucking kid. And that now we need to just start rewriting.
Reimagine.
Yeah. Now that I think about that, what a great idea. And then it'll turn into like The Omen. There'll be a couple movies where she's like, I don't trust this fucking baby. This Billy baby.
That's a good tie.
Hey, how about we remake Scream with my new idea?
Right. We need to talk to someone.
Yeah, these are all better ideas than...
Well, the studio already listens to the show, so they're already fans of the show. So
they're probably taking it into
we should probably hit us up, the Electro and Banno MPH on Instagram, also on TikTok, and the Electro and Banno MPH1, I believe, on Twitter.
Yeah,
but
we haven't posted anything.
There's nothing there, but you can reach out to us.
5 years. Just reach out to us, and we will fix your movie.
Yeah,
thank you. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Glad you watched it, because I still wanted. I was like, you need to watch this movie.
I was going to. There's
so that we could talk about what the giant missed opportunity. And what sucks about it is that the movie made a fucking ass load of cash.
Right.
I think it's the most successful movie in the franchise, which is
crazy.
Fucked up because it is, without a doubt, the worst in the franchise.
Right.
I disliked the one before it, was my least favorite up until this one. This one beats it. But part 4 is also around there. Like, I don't like those movies.
Right.
And yeah, they managed to make a worse movie than part 4 and part 6. And, that sucks. Because like I said, there was a good path there to have a satisfying ending. To have Stu be the killer the whole fucking movie.
Right.
And like, honestly, you could have made him like the Michael Myers of a new set of movies.
Right.
Like at the end, you turn around, Stu's not there. Hey, he's coming back for another one. And you know, like, I don't know, he became a mad scientist and he brings Billy back. Yeah, well, we got a zombie Billy.
We know he's a massive manipulator, right? Because he got Billy to blow loads in him countless times. And
endless.
So it's like, of course he convinced this guy. He had amnesia. He's going to go convince someone else to do the dirty work. You know what I mean? All for that. I think they fucked up. But, you know, that's what happens when they don't listen to us.
Yeah.
They're not paying attention.
What a shame.
Moving on.
Anyways.
Let's see. What else we got?
Wrap up. And also the Oscars happened.
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, the movies that I want to talk about very linked to the Oscars and to what I've been saying in this podcast for a few years now. Like, you've been paying a little bit more attention the last couple of years to the Oscars, but, you know, I've just been telling you, like, Oscars suck. They give it to the wrong movies almost every single year.
Well,
just Google the Oscars and go through every single year and see what movie and what actors won to be the best. And you're like, shut the fuck up for some of it. Yeah. Again, must I remind you, Bono, that Rami Malek has one of these things.
Right.
Okay, they went ahead and gave him one.
For what movie? What was it again?
For Bohemian Rhapsody.
Your favorite.
Bohemian Rhapsody is a pretty bad fucking movie.
Oh, you didn't like it?
No.
You told me you loved it. You just didn't like him, I think is what you said.
No. I mean, he's not bad in it. Like, he does a good impression of Freddie Mercury.
Great gay.
But
great gay.
Elite.
Uh-huh.
It's up there with Stu and Billy.
Direct competition.
But I mean, for the most part, the Oscars gave the right movies the awards this year. And it was actually interesting. I'll say that. Like it made it interesting because for the longest it was like one battle after another is going to win everything.
Right.
Like that was just when that movie came out, it's like, oh, okay, this is the best movie of the year.
Right.
This probably has all of the best performances of the year.
Right.
The movie looks amazing, sounds amazing.
Is amazing.
It should win pretty much every fucking Oscar with the exception of maybe like costumes and shit like that, you know?
I mean, I'll tell you this. This year was my first year of ever doing awards entirely. And I mean, I'm even talking Grammys, bro. We did the Grammys.
Oh.
Which was great.
Wow.
Okay. So
I can't do that.
We did the Grammys. We did Golden Globes. We did SAG. And then we did the Oscars. And honestly, they were fucking great. And again, we know that your boy, Timothy
Chalamet.
Sham. Okay. The cool thing about it, and yes, celebrities and movies and all this and all that, there's so much like emphasis on who these people are and what they are to pop culture and everything. Of course, this dude's with a fucking Kardashian and all this type of shit. We know Leo's been banging 25-year-olds. Yes, we know Michael B is a fucking suave new whatever. Shout out to
Suave what did you say?
Suave new whatever.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going with that and you popped it hard.
I said suave.
Suave.
New.
I was like,
No, I said
hey,
new.
Bono.
Go ahead, replay. Must I remind you of previous episodes?
I think you saved it. I think you caught yourself.
No.
And you pulled one out of a hat.
No.
Continue.
I'm just saying that he's a new face. He's got this new thing. Yeah, of course.
Michael B. Jordan?
To have
he's been around forever.
Yeah, but like as a lead to have such a, prominent role in such a high production movie.
He's a little Creed, buddy.
Yeah, but
let's not pretend that he's not a giant star.
I know you
before this.
I know you really enjoyed his physique in Creed.
Everyone did. So did you.
I did, yes.
So did you.
But I liked it first in Black Panther. Is what
he's the best part of Black Panther.
As a second, though. Give me the second. I don't need
a whole movie.
I don't need that.
Yeah, we don't need Creed. Why take your shirt off so much? What's going on?
All I'm saying is like this was a pretty awesome way to kind of see this with one battle with fucking Timothy Chalamet and Marty Supreme, and which I just watched last night, so it's super fresh.
Perfect.
And Sinners, that these movies, unlike last year where there was kind of nothing, these movies were kind of put on the surface of like, I don't know, bro. Like I feel like because of the awards, because of all this stuff, it really felt like, okay, this competition is like pretty legit.
Yeah.
It felt real as fuck. And then, of course, you know what I loved about it is that in the Oscars, for no fuck reason, dead center is my boy Nick Cage just sitting there like a fucking
he was there?
champion, bro. Just sitting there. No fucking nothing. We got Ethan Hawke. The Oscars look great.
Of course.
Leo up front. Michael B. What's his name? Fucking sounds like Manfred's Ray. Fuck, I can't think of the name.
That sounds like Randall Reigns.
Yeah. Delroy right behind. And then, you have everyone else.
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like Randall Reigns.
We need a shirt of that.
So that you and me can get it.
Yeah.
No one else is going to be like, wait.
Right.
Gone in 60 seconds.
Yeah, dude. Automatic picture with the person. Forever bond.
Forever bond.
But it was a really good experience. Again, sat down with my lady, sat down with the kids. We watched it, and it was really cool. But at the same time, now from watching Marty Supreme, okay, I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know if it's like the whole what was the name of that movie that you... First of all, I can't believe you made me watch this movie and then you didn't fucking watch it.
What?
Emilia Perez.
Right.
You fucking...
I wanted to. One day I will watch it.
You fucking
First of all, you loved it. Okay? You're welcome.
Fuck no.
Unforgettable night for you.
Me to thank. No, that was not it. But obviously the controversy there, opposed to the controversy that my boy Timothy brought himself into with his remarks.
We can put the word controversy in giant quotation marks because what he said was nothing. And they made such a big deal out of it.
Right.
And it honestly had no effect on losing him the Oscar because he said it after voting was done.
Right.
But everybody was, here's the deal, man. The world does not appreciate that Timothée Chalamet is this fucking talented. He's cocky and swaggy about it, and he's banging a hot-ass Kardashian.
I mean...
He's kind of on top of the world, and people just don't like it.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind, dude.
At all.
Honestly, I think with the caliber of actor that he is, he deserves it. Like, he earned it, man.
Right.
You can walk around like a cocky guy.
Right.
And honestly, like, when he came out on Theo's podcast or whatever, that's probably the first time I ever saw him in a interview. It's not like I'm fucking watching interviews with this guy.
Right.
You always say that I'm like a fucking Timothée Chalamet, like super fan or whatever. I had never even bothered to watch him really talk about making movies or anything. I just fucking the Dune movies blew me away in that. Obviously, in the first one, it's like, whatever. But in the second one, it's like, fucking undeniable. He just shows up and he's like, I'm the fucking shit. And I'm like, you are.
Right.
You pulled it off.
I'm going to tell you something.
And then fucking Wonka fucking ripping my heart out in this movie. I fucking loved it. I know some people like did not like that movie. I think he pulled it off.
Right.
And like, that's fucking crazy that he decided to make a Willy Wonka musical.
Right.
And then I think he like pulled it off. Like,
I didn't mind it. It was great.
Great movie. I think that movie's just like wholesome family fun for everyone. Just a delight. Just like one of Wonka's chocolates.
One of his treats.
Yeah. That movie's a treat. God damn it.
Right. I mean, it's like this. Look, I'm going to take it back a little bit. And to kind of actually full circle with Timmy's comment here, I'm going to remind you of a little something here because I knew that you loved Timmy here. You know, you've been fucking Wonka, dude. Lisan Al Gaib. And it took me a while for Lisan, and I agree with you. Part 2 I just rewatched not too long ago. Fucking great. I love that speech scene. It's so fucking fire. Just fires you up.
Speech scene. I want to go fight in this fucking intergalactic war when that shit's through.
100%.
My favorite part is when he throws on the ring, bro.
Right.
And he's all like, I am the Duke of Arrakis. Yeah. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. So when you mentioned that to me, I was just like, okay, my boy Electro here has a real...
He's losing it.
Repressed homoerotic stuff going on.
Are you fucking
with
kidding
this
me?
guy, you know?
He's obsessed with Dune. I don't know.
With Wonka? What the fuck is going on here?
You'd get home after a long day of work and be like, I don't know, hon. He's fucking losing it over there. I can't
wrap my head around this guy. So I had to take a little page off the Wahlberg here. You know, and I had to learn ballet in order to make fun of you. Right. You know what I mean? So, you know, full circle with the ballet comment here, okay? I had to watch the interviews. I watched the McConaughey. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you watched it?
You know, like maybe 3/4 of it, but all of it. But, you know, it's in preparation for this because it's, okay, Timmy's great. I love his SNL stuff. He seems like a real relatable guy. Sure. Really good actor. He's hungry. He's about it. He takes the crap. I didn't see the Bob Dylan movie. I know you're a Bob Dylan fan.
Yeah.
So the fan service
he's still fucking great
I'm
in
sure
that movie.
I'm sure he is. But, you know, again...
But that year he should have been nominated for his acting in Dune as opposed to fucking...
Right.
A complete unknown.
Which is wild to just have two fucking... front runners.
Two fucking hitters.
Right.
In 1 year.
And then you see this, and to my surprise, because I hadn't watched it, going from the fucking Golden Globes into SAG and then into this, I was like, they're kind of getting snubbed out here. They're not really getting the representation. And so I was like, okay, so is my boy Electro madly, deeply, closetedly in love with Timmy?
Stew levels of obsession with...
You know what? That makes sense. No, yes.
He's getting amnesia. No. And all he remembers is Timothy Chalamet.
Doesn't remember. It's making
that
sense
he's
now.
Gay. But he's figuring it out.
20 years later.
Internally. From the waist up. He's starting, there's a fire coming alive.
Getting the memory back. So, I mean, it was a little bit trippy. And again, you've seen the nods at the Golden Globe, seen the SAG Award, a nod to Michael B. Yeah, I was already thinking like, okay, that's as far as that's going to get. You know what I'm saying? I honestly, watching the Oscars, I did not think it was going to get that far.
I knew it was, well, because of the SAG Award, I was like, fuck, they're gonna give it to this guy. And whatever. I do not think he's bad in that movie. I think he's good in that movie. But I honestly don't even think it's an Oscar-worthy nominated performance. Mm-hmm. I honestly think that. I think Sinners is a great movie. I'm glad it won, some awards. The screenplay, the director, Ryan Coogler, won Best Screenplay. Did it win something else, or did it only win those two things?
What, Sinners?
Uh-huh.
I'm sure it did a good amount, at least a handful.
Let's see.
What I did like about the Oscars, and probably something that I hadn't paid attention, I assume they introduced a bunch of new awards as well. But
they introduced at least one, the Best Ensemble.
They had that.
Oh, it won 4 Oscars.
4 Oscars. The cool thing was like casting, you know what I'm saying? Like casting, costume design,
casting,
sound, all those. And I thought that was really cool because like you see like the back end, representation, which is really dope. Not just the Leos and fucking Timmys of the fucking world, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was a really cool experience. And again, just to know that these movies were in competition. And honestly, bro, it's pretty weird too because the hype behind Sinners, I wasn't behind. I love the movie, but I'm not saying I'm not telling everyone that Sinners is the fucking shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
When it comes to One Battle, what I really liked about it, how other than lead bitch, what's her fucking name? Crazy bitch, Leo's girl.
Tiana Taylor?
Her. I can't stand her overzealous fucking personality. She crushed it as an actor in the role.
In real life?
In the real life, her.
Oh, yeah, she was kind of extra in the Oscar.
Yeah, not only that, SAG, everything.
Okay. So but I honestly, I mean, she's amazing.
She's great. No, not knocking her performance, but just the person. Opposed to...
I wouldn't have been mad if she won the Oscar for that first Best Supporting,
Right.
She didn't win it, but in my head, I was like, she should. I thought she was fucking amazing.
That's what happened. I think it was the Golden Globes, or maybe...
She did win the Golden Globe.
That's what I mean. So she got that, and I think it got a little bit inflated. But in comparison to... What's Infinity? What's her name? Chase Infinity or whatever? Mm-hmm. I liked her presence a little bit more because she was just like really happy for everyone and even the other people who won and all that type of shit. What I didn't like about that in particular, when it came to the cast, was her being the front end of that. Mm-hmm. First of all, you see Sean Penn at the Globes is not giving a fuck, and then you don't see him for the rest of everything, which is kind of like, oh, you kind of took that from us because I would have loved to see him there. What I'm getting at is that the hype behind Sinners was way different from One Battle, but the fact that One Battle still in the contention took some shit, and then the way Homeboy took it, like as a director, was really fucking cool.
His speech for when he
so
won,
fire.
For when he won for Best Director specifically, I was like, that's the most like hardcore like director.
Yeah,
speech. The fact that he was just like, finally, I fucking got one. Like he knows that he's been working for that moment his whole career. And it's just like, how many masterpieces do you have to make before they finally give you one of these? You know?
You got Maya Rudolph right there just fucking laughing at me like, yup.
I loved that speech. I would thought that was like the classiest, most like, this motherfucker lives and breathes cinema. Yeah. And this is, to him, this is the highest honor. And he just like achieved that.
100%. What I thought was really funny too, and this is the proof in the quality of the movie of what we were talking about of the back end. I forget who. I don't know if it was costume or I don't know if it was casting. Whatever person that he had working under her, and her speech was super fire, where she's like,
all right.
Oh, well, I got the award before you. It's fucking
like,
crazy.
I can't believe I won an Oscar before you.
Yeah, so, and it's funny because it's for the same movie, and then you're just kind of like, oh, bro, like that's so fire that the recognition is going a whole nother level rather than just the A-list representation, you know?
Well, here's the thing, and it's all about the Academy and their bullshit. It's like, it is I don't know, like an old gentleman's club or something.
Sure.
There is like a formula to how they give these awards out.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like giving Oscars to young guys specifically. They'll give them to young women, but not to young men.
Right.
And usually they'll give a dude the Oscar once he has proven himself. They're like, you got to give us fucking 10 of these. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to give it to you for the movie you don't even deserve it for.
Right.
Like, you earned this thing a long time. Like Leo.
Right.
Like, the exact same thing happened to Leo. How many times did he get nominated and fucking not win an Oscar? A bunch.
Right.
Timothée Chalamet, I think, he's not even 30, or I think he just turned 31 or 30. I think he's been nominated for like 3 or 4 Oscars. He's not like...
Yeah, he's been on a roll for sure.
Yeah, he wouldn't be nominated that much if he wasn't a fucking great actor.
Right.
And we haven't even got into it. We're kind of dancing around it here.
Right.
Do you think that he should have won, that he was not the best actor last year? Marty Supreme.
Honestly, no. I really think that. And again, fresh as fuck. I even texted you. I'm sure you were asleep.
I was dead asleep.
You're knocked out, drunken.
Yeah. Fucking booze haze. Booze heaven.
Dried cum on the pants. Just fucking
it was
asleep.
Dry? It's still wet, you son of a bitch.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's been on you and you're just passed out. You know?
Yeah, but I just came. Okay,
you went to sleep immediately.
Yeah.
Instant.
Instant shutdown.
Deep asleep. And I texted you and I was like, wow, Marty, really? Wow.
I don't know what that means.
Well, it means that wasn't it.
You're crazy.
It was not it. And look, complete open mind, did not. First of all, one of the things, listening back to, I think one of the episodes where you're talking about it, you said it was kind of like uncut gems.
Yeah, it is.
To the thing. And 100% that's what it was.
Yeah.
Mixed with ping pong. Okay. Yeah. I don't even fucking know where to start with this fucking movie because he's great. He's a great actor. But I don't think that movie had it. I really don't.
I think you're crazy.
I honestly, okay, so let's go through this now. Now that we're getting into Marty Supreme here.
I think you're crazy, buddy.
That was not it.
No, you're insane. Honestly, like you were saying, like, it was not winning anything like throughout the Oscars. And it's just like, well, yeah, it came out the same year that one battle after another did.
Sure.
Like, you're not in a good space. The only thing that the movie was probably gonna win was Best Actor.
Well, that was the thing though,
because you could justify, other than whatever. Michael B. Jordan won, and like when he even got nominated, I was like, "What the fuck?" But if it wasn't fucking Timmy, it should have been Leo. He was the second best performance,
right?
And also, I think The Rock could have been nominated. I think he could have gotten in there. And what's his name? Jesse Plemons from Begonia? Like,
oh yeah,
like his acting in that movie was fucking insane.
Pretty wild, yeah.
So I think these performances should have been in there too. Like,
right.
Honestly, Michael B. Jordan should have not, in my opinion, been considered to be in there, and I would have been happy if The Rock or fucking...
Not Pascal and Hamnet, right? Did you watch that?
No.
No? Are you going to?
No. I don't know. Shakespeare, like, I'm not...
Right.
It's not something I'm like dying to watch.
Right. Sexy Shakespeare though. Well, I think
no one was even talking. That was not even in no one. The only thing people were talking about in that movie was how amazing the female performance was.
That's precisely my point here. Is that Sinners was the top of the hype heap. All right, everyone was like giving the nod. Everyone was pumped about it, and everyone was pumped for Marty Supreme. Again, I've been hearing it for fucking how. When did that movie come out? First of all,
December.
You've been talking about it since for fuck ever.
It's December. It came out on Christmas,
and I'm just like, okay, a pleasant surprise to that. Even though, yes, I know that One Battle had came out, I felt like One Battle was just kind of like the sleeper movie, just kind of gliding through, and fucking came in and said, you know what, fuck y'all, I'm gonna take the fucking director thing, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna take that.
Well, Sinners One Battle came out in the summer,
right?
And then even Sinners came out in fucking April, so like
it's a long time.
Fucking Marty Supreme came out during Oscar time, right? You know, fucking it's rare that a movie that didn't come out near the end of the year is the movie that wins fucking all the awards and shit. It's usually like the awards contenders, the people that are really trying to win them, release their films typically in December and shit. And that's what Marty Supreme was. It had that like prime time fucking slot. Dude, we're coming out on Christmas. That's how hardcore it is. Jesus was born and Timmy's here, bitch. Let's do this. So Marty was the fresher movie. Marty Supreme is my second favorite film of the year. And I think it is pretty flawless filmmaking in every fucking sense. The fact that they make ping pong in the 50s an interesting topic is already like, you've accomplished something there. Okay. The fact that you made it that fucking entertaining, and like the movie is nonstop. There's like not a boring moment in that movie. It moves from beginning to end as you're watching this dude just make the worst decisions, and he's despicable, but there's still something about him that you like, and you're still rooting for him even though you shouldn't be, and sometimes you're not.
Definitely not.
And honestly, like, I think Timothée Chalamet is amazing from beginning to end, but in my eyes, the very end of the movie just solidifies it. I was like, this motherfucker just crushed it. Like that was the fucking the cherry on top for me. I was like, dude, this guy was nailing it the whole movie, and then at the end, complete, like, bam, here it is, dude. Like, the end of Marty Supreme really, like, I was like, fuck. Like, that was a really pretty perfect movie, and then a perfect end. Like, such an ambiguous ending, too. You know, I've heard a bunch of different people tell me what they think the end of that movie is, and I'm like, really? Like, maybe I'm just a simple bitch, you know, like, like I thought that was pretty straightforward.
Wait, okay, so what have you heard? I mean, what the fuck is the whole take here?
There's other takes as to why he's crying. Let me ask you, why do you think he fucking starts crying at the end of the movie?
He's a bitch. That's why he just fucking bitched out, and he's just like, you know what? This isn't this. I think, honestly, I feel like, because it's a long road. First of all, you're 100% right. I, first of all, did not know that the movie was going to be 2.5 fucking hours long.
Right.
It's a long movie. It's pretty long. All right. And first, another thing, how dare you, one, okay, how dare you disrespect Christopher Walken, because he did it first.
Whoa.
Okay. He did this first. He made ping pong fun. With Balls of Fury.
Balls of Fury.
Also,
okay, I forgot about Balls of Fury.
Barry Badgernath. Okay, we're going to be talking about Great Beer Fest. Okay?
Okay.
There was a particular scene, and not to get too crazy about it, where I think Timmy should have gone all the way.
This is why he lost the Oscar right here.
100%. No commitment. No gut, no grit. But watching this, I will say this. I have never, not once, ever in my existence thought, I am sorry, Adam Sandler. Okay, I watched this and I was like, Adam Sandler did way better of a fucking job than fucking Timmy here.
What do you mean?
With Uncut Gems, and you know how I feel about that movie.
I don't know why you don't like that movie. That movie's, I think,
it's just
kind of a masterpiece.
It is really good. Don't get me wrong. And of course, we're talking A24 styly, much like this one. Real stylized, real dark, real fucking.
I mean, take A24 out of it. It's the fucking director.
Sure. But what I'm getting at is that during this movie, I was like, give me Sandler.
What?
Give me Sandler.
You're dumb, dude.
I honestly, bro, and again, I thought he was crying because he is such a narcissistic piece of shit. And even considering, okay, in comparison to Uncut Gems, they are literally playing the same character. I've already seen this.
Similar.
I've already seen this minus ping pong. Now we have basketball.
No, it's
you know what I'm saying?
It's different. It's similar. For sure, it's similar. It's the exact same formula as
100% the same.
Just like the time period is different and the stakes and motivation are different. Marty Supreme is a young, dumb person trying to achieve something great. Marty Supreme thinks he is meant to be the greatest fucking athlete ever. Little does he know that he will not accomplish this goal, but he is so 100% sure in himself and believes in himself,
right,
that he will do it, that he will justify making any fucking horrible decision because he thinks at the end of the day this will work out and then I'll fucking make amends with everybody or some shit.
Yeah.
So that is very different than a gambling addict that is going to get murdered because he is addicted to gambling.
And that's what I mean.
They're very different.
They're different, but I feel like his fucking character, I feel like that was really unnecessary because that, first of all, this 2.5 hour movie could have been 1.5. You know why? Because he could have just taken being an athlete serious. Mm-hmm. And just done it the right fucking way. But instead, he chooses to be a complete sleaze.
You love a sleaze bag.
I love me a sleaze.
This movie should have been right up your alley.
It was up the alley, first of all. Because the level of sleaze is insane, okay? I thought, first of all, yeah, when it comes to both Sandler and him as levels of sleaze, unparalleled on both ends, first of all. From beginning to end and nonstop, right? Because you're right. He just keeps sinking and sinking and sinking. And shout out to Tyler, the Creator, for doing a pretty fire job. I actually liked him in this one.
Tyler, the Creator? Who's that?
The black dude in Marty Supreme.
The taxi driver?
Mm-hmm.
He's great.
He crushed
He's
it.
fantastic in the film. I didn't know he's a musician?
He's a rapper.
We're rappers.
We're rappers.
Okay.
He crushed it.
He's super good in it.
And his whole thing is skits too, so he does like skit comedy for rap, which is already, part of it. He wasn't necessarily funny in this one, but I mean his acting chops are pretty solid.
Good. Memorable, and that's what I fucking love about this movie. Like how Marty gets himself into these stupid situations, actually finds a way out where he is like winning, mm-hmm. but manages to fuck it up mm-hmm. every fucking time, right. Multiple times, and then like the movie gives you the high that he's experiencing, like when they just hustled those guys and they made all that money, mm-hmm. and they're like fucking dancing outside of the car mm-hmm. with pure fucking joy. It's like that's an amazing scene, and I love it. They're right. just like dancing and singing. Yeah, and then right after, boom, nope, and you're gonna blow a place up, and like right. You almost gonna get murdered, and like it's like I think fantastic.
I think it was a shout out to the Bay on that one because they were just ghost riding the whip. Okay? That's what they were doing. Nothing crazy. We've known this, but okay, cool. Put it in a movie. Thank you. I appreciate the head nod.
Fantastic scene.
It's really local to us, so I can appreciate that. Ghost ride all you want. Okay. But yes, it just keeps going down this path, and it's just like, oh man, like you really don't need to do that. I definitely did not expect that, and even the outside elements that are kind of in the foreground, right? Like for example, the dog with the fucking mobster owner or whatever the fuck he was, and fucking Paltrow over here being a fucking whore bag.
Yeah, and then he has this fucking ride or die bitch that will do fucking anything for him.
Ultimate sleaze. You want to talk about...
Dude.
If you didn't think you can surround yourself with that much sleaze...
This movie should have been Sleaze the movie.
Oh my God.
Sleaze the motion picture.
Right. Fuck. I need to, tagline that bitch. Because 100% that... First of all, who is she? She kind of looks familiar, but...
Her name's Odessa something.
But complete sleaze. I was just like, wow, this girl.
Odessa Azion? I had seen her in 2 movies prior.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, the Hellraiser remake. She's basically the lead of that movie.
Mm-hmm.
And that movie is filled with terrible acting. And it's a silly film. But I thought she did a good job. I remember when we watched it, Lily was like, she is the worst actor. And I was like, damn, being a little hard on her.
Right.
Like, this movie is a fucking schlock fest over here. So you got to kind of take that into account, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I thought she did a good job. And then she keeps the track record going by being the lead of Until Dawn. Did you watch Until Dawn?
That's where I fucking saw her.
Did you watch that movie?
I didn't watch it. I saw the preview like a million fucking times.
I finally watched it. It was on Netflix for a while. I don't know.
Did you play the game? I never played it.
I love the game.
Yeah?
The game's fantastic. It's so crazy. The movie has like almost little to do with the game, and it is like a PlayStation Studios production, you know, like they made it. And I mean, the genius of that game is that it's basically you're put in a scary movie and you have to make the decisions that people in scary movies make, you know, really emphasizing the tropes. Be like, okay, if you're hiding from a killer in a movie, sometimes you'll be like, what would I do in this situation? And, you know, you'll be like, oh, this person is hiding under the bed. Put yourself in that situation. What would you do? Would you stay there? Would you run? Like, the game gives you that fucking option.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what that game is. The game is basically you're in a horror movie and you have to make the decision. Should I go left or right?
Oh, that's cool.
Should I go to the basement or should I go outside?
Right.
Like, what would you do? And every decision you make has an effect on the game.
Cool.
Like, the stories change.
Right.
How would that translate to a actual movie, right?
Right.
So they really turned it into like respawning to tie it in, like
to show you all the different.
Yeah. So then they're like like getting killed by this masked killer, and there's also like some creatures, little creature feature. So they're getting fucking iced, and every time they get iced, they like respawn like a video game, and they have to do it again.
Edge of Tomorrow stuff,
a little bit, but that's how they translated it. It's a video game in real life. Like, you have to keep trying. Wow. You know.
Well,
and I mean, the movie, don't get me wrong, the movie's bad,
right?
But I liked it, right? Like, you know, I like a shitty horror movie, and I think she's decent in it. But from her track record to being in this movie, like, I was like, wow, I had, like, honestly, I don't know why she wasn't fucking nominated. Like, if they gave fucking Mickey or Mikey a fucking Oscar for playing Honora, like, why isn't this bitch being nominated? It's like similar.
That was another one. You know what that fucking girl. She came out to present an award.
All right. Well, yeah, they usually give it. The person that won last year gives it to the...
She came out in this dress looking like a complete whore.
Jeez.
Okay.
She's being a little hard on her.
She got an Oscar for it, goddammit. You can say that. And I'll tell you this. All the female presenters that were crushing McAdams, everyone who fucking stood up there and said some cool shit. This girl goes up there with the audacity to just try to like sexy talk your ass into like, oh, the bullshit, that feminist nonsense, right? And whatever, she's hot, kinda.
She's hot,
kinda.
It's not like she's like, oh fuck.
Yeah, no.
It's not an fuck situation. Like, she's cute.
Sleep in it, pig.
She's cute. She has a little body on her. It's not.
Yeah.
She's not hot.
No, she's not hot. But I'm just saying her hotness level came down a little bit because of the way she came out and kind of carried herself. I just didn't particularly.
I didn't watch it.
I didn't like it. But something that I did like was this girl in Marty Supreme. Even though she was a complete super fucking sleaze. One particular scene is when they go to the friend's house. And she's crying like on command, and he's just like, "Hey, like you really delivered." She's like, "Yep, thank you." And it's just like, "Oh fuck!" Like, girl's got chops.
Right,
she's got real chops on display, real time,
right,
as character and as an actor, right? So I thought that was really fucking dope, but complete fucking sleaze this bitch.
But that's kind of like the magic trick of the movie that at least me. I was still like on their side. I still wanted them to win. I wanted them to figure it out. And like, she does some horrible things in this movie, but she's doing them out of love for this guy, you know? And that at the end of the day, that's like endearing and shit. I'm still on her side a little bit, you know? I still want, by the end of it, I'm just like, come on, Marty, you got a chick here that will do she'll literally do anything for you, dog.
Right.
She's getting shot at.
Right.
She's just like the downest bitch you could ever have. And I thought she was fantastic in it. There's the great scene where, because she keeps sleazing her way back into his life.
Right.
And he was basically already kind of done with her, already had kind of thrown her off. And she fucking fakes a fucking beating to get back in. And that works. Marty can't. This aggression will not stand, you know. He's not gonna stand by and let his bitch get fucking knocked around like that. Right. That's the way she weasels herself back into his life. And then when fucking she's crying and then you see the makeup go down, it's just pure cinema. You're just like,
yeah, 100%. Dude, my girl and I were watching it, straight up audible gas. I was like, this bitch. I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you're saying.
My niece, you know, she's been really getting into movies lately, and she wants to be a screenwriter, stuff like that. I love watching movies with her because she's super physical. Like when she watches a movie, she'll like, like she puts her hands to her face, and like watching a movie with her that I've already watched. Right. Sometimes I'm just like kind of watching her watch the movie.
I get what you're saying.
Like also, I made her watch Seven for the first time, and you know, dude. She didn't know, like, nothing. Imagine the beauty of not knowing Seven. Right. And that you get to experience that for the first time. It's like, I get excited just thinking of these things. Like, you know how much I would love to watch Seven for the first time again tomorrow or something. Like, just get blown away by that movie.
Right.
Watching her watch Seven was so good.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I watched Marty Supreme with her, and I was just like watching her watch this. Just every time she was just like, like she could not believe what these two were getting into.
Oh yeah,
yeah, it's great. Going back to the Oscars here and Timmy. So you're like all telling me about all these things that happen in the Oscars. I did not watch them. I don't really watch them. I'll watch, like, you know, the important speeches when people win. So I watched, like, you know, all of Paul Anderson's speeches. I watched the Conan intro, which is fantastic. By the way,
not a lot of Conan in the whole show, actually, which is kind of.
I didn't watch the whole thing, but I did. I mean, ride or die, fucking Marty Supreme girlfriend levels of loyalty towards Conan from me.
For sure.
Like, I'll fake a black eye for Conan any day.
Right. No, yeah.
But I love the skit, the weapon skit at the beginning. It's just like fucking classic Conan, and it just is great Oscar fucking bit. And I love that chick won for weapons.
Yeah.
Like, amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing that these movies are getting finally the recognition.
Well, she got the nod at the Golden Globes, I believe it was.
Right.
And she did the run up with the hands to her side.
Oh,
which is really cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm like, oh, you should have saved her for the Oscars, you know?
I loved her speech too. She was pretty much like, I can't believe I got one of these. Like,
100%.
Yeah, that's nice to see. And even, like, at the end of the day, like, Michael B. Jordan having an Oscar it's a good thing. And whatever. The performances are out there. And
did you see what he did after?
He went to In-N-Out?
Hell yeah, baby.
But so like I said, I didn't watch them on Sunday. I usually work Sundays. I got home. I knew they were on. And usually when I get home, I'll unwind for whatever. 30 minutes. Just jack right into.
Straight into comfort.
Yeah.
Fucking rub it out. Center. I'm home.
Okay. Now what?
Sleep.
Or eat. No, so I wanted to eat, but like I don't like getting home and just immediately sitting down to eat. I I need to sit down. I need to rest a little bit. I'll throw on the TV, usually kind of play a little game on my phone or something.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just what happened. I got home and I was like, the Oscars are on. So I knew they were like on Hulu and shit. And I was like, I have Hulu.
Yeah.
Let me pop them on. So I popped it in. I can't even remember what was happening when I was watching it. And I wasn't really watching it. It was playing in the background. I was listening to it and I was playing a game on my phone.
Right.
And then I was like, okay. After a while, I was like, I'm hungry and I need to go eat. So I got up to go eat and the Oscars remained playing in my TV in my room. Mm-hmm. And then I fucking went to eat dinner. And I didn't even keep watching them on my phone. I threw on Are You Garbage or some fucking podcast that I listened to. And I was listening to that as I ate. And then I went back to my room for something. I think I forgot my water there or some shit. So I went back to my room to get my water or whatever reason. I went back to my room in the middle of eating. And it was literally Adrian Brody was about to say who won Best Actor.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So I'm like, oh, shit. And honestly, like, I don't think I've ever felt that tense in an Oscar. At the Oscar. Like, honestly, that was like the amount of anxiety that we get when we're watching a UFC fight and one of our guys is in there and you're like having a fucking panic attack.
Fucking meltdown internally. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
So I had that feeling. I was like, oh, fuck. Like literally, I was like,
yeah.
Who's gonna, like, I had no idea who's gonna, I was like, I'm pretty sure they're gonna give it to Michael B. Jordan, but I was like, nah, they're gonna give it, like, Timothy Chalamet is gonna win, right? And then it's like, you're running through everything.
Right.
Is Leo gonna get it? It felt like I was like waiting. I was like, oh shit. And I'm serious. Like I didn't see any of Adrian Brody's fucking antics.
I loved it. Oh my God. It was so
I don't
good.
even know. I heard that he like made a joke about continuing his Oscar speech or something from the year before or something. Which I mean, so douchey.
Honestly, it wasn't even that. It wasn't even that because he comes on stage, right? Suave as a fuck, just looking clean. Okay, boy's a class act. But he comes up there looking nice. I like his little suit on, but he's chewing gum. He's chewing gum, essentially kind of being disrespectful to everyone. Right. You know, kind of just being like, and then he's just like, oh yeah, my bad. He swallows it, right? He's just kind of like, okay, and he's like, most of the time, whatever, people give a really long speech. So, I'm going to go ahead and continue to tell you about that. And then he announces it. So he doesn't even do that. Essentially saying like, oh, like, I don't need to do that again, ever again, because I already got it. You know what I mean? Which is really dope, honestly. But I think it was really a cool way for him to just kind of be like, fuck it, I did that. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean?
And I think, I don't know.
To take away from like the potential, because again, Michael B at the fucking SAG and Golden Globes as the crew have already done all these speeches where he already did the thing to fucking Chad and to everything. It was already done. You know what I mean? Like, what else can you say type shit? But I think it was really cool of Brody there to just kind of dismiss it a little bit to make it less like fucking whatever because of whatever, you know?
Yeah,
it was classy though.
He's a douchebag.
A class way to do it.
But I was thinking too, like, there's no way Adrian Brody wants Timothée Chalamet to win.
Probably not, no.
Because, like, pretty much it was a similar thing last year. People were, like, kind of hoping Timothée Chalamet was going to win the Oscar, but they gave it to Adrian Brody. Or, like, Timothée Chalamet was one of the front runners, and they were like, you know, he might win it. And, like, The Brutalist, we never even talked about it really, but at least for me, that movie gets killed. Much like it pulled a little bit of a Scream 7 to me. Like what it does for its third
final
act.
Final act.
Really, like, I was like, what the fuck did this movie just do? Like,
right.
The first two parts of it are like completely masterful.
Yeah.
You're making me appreciate the shit out of the cinema with the cinematography, and like this movie looks great. The performances are fucking outstanding. Like, I'm like in awe of what I'm seeing. The fact that this story is like keeping me this drawn into it, and I'm like so into everything that I'm seeing. Yeah, that when that shit happens in it, I'm like, what the fuck did you just do? And then how the rest of the movie develops after that, I just like that really stained that movie for me.
Not to say that Scream 7 was a masterpiece. But,
no.
But like it's kind of been that thing to, like, for example, what the fuck was that flower moon
Killers of the Flower Moon,
that shit, same thing. It's fucking great, and then out of nowhere, just boom, you're in the courtroom, and then it's just summary, and then bye. What the fuck was that? I need all that.
I need to rewatch Killers. It finally got released on disc,
and it was one of those things where, just like The Brutalist as well too, where you kind of get hit, and you're just kind of fucking art show, award show, what's going on here? You know what I mean? But yeah. I don't know, man.
That's kind of how we felt about the Oscars and our Scream recap. I did want to talk about Marty Supreme and the Smashing Machine a little bit more. So maybe in our next episode, we'll like really dive into these movies. This kind of just turned out to be a fucking dialogue more on the Oscars.
Yeah.
And the performances and stuff. But maybe we'll come back and we'll do an episode on the movies properly.
Deep dive into Marty.
Yeah, and the Smashing Machine and just the Safdie brothers in general. But we're going to wrap it up for today. So go ahead and follow us on social media, on Instagram, rate, review, subscribe, show us a little love out there. And we are brought to you by Salad Bites Media each and every episode. So check out the network, the other shows. Shout out to our producer Oz out there doing the Lord's work. And anything else, Bono?
That's going to be it, man.
All right. We're going to end this episode as abruptly as The Brutalist and Scream 7 shifted on us.
Right.
Sayonara, Sammy.